VOD Frogs. Today we're back on a Limelight for a chill little hour or so. We're still trying to get villagers. Now I really don't want to wait here for like 40 million years for a zombie villager because I'm having no luck with it. So we're gonna go back home. I was also thinking potentially we could do a happy ghast with a saddle and lead. I am gonna need a lead, of course, for that, so we need to go back to our other place to grab one. But more importantly, I think we should, for today, get ice and eventually make an ice path from my old base all the way to the new base. Just then I can also use a boat. Main reason is so that way I can use a boat. Because if I can use a boat back and forth, then I can just boat over a villager. Two even. And then I can have all the villagers I need over here with those two. Instead of having to wait forever, like I'm doing right now. I'm going to put all this up, because I don't really need any of this on me. And let's fly over. We need to grab while we're there, though, a lead or two. Ideally, more than one. That's the plan, though. Just chill day. Just getting ice is the main plan. I do need to pull up Chunk Base, which I guess I'll do real quick right now. I have Siege open, too. I have Siege open, too. I was watching the event a little bit. I just got done playing a game and spending time with people on Unamusume. And pulled up Siege right after. And I was like, ooh, the games are going on. The NAL games are on right now. See the results. The two games I'm looking forward to, I haven't even started yet. So, I mean, after stream, we'll look at them. They'll probably still be going on by the time I stream today, because it's a quick stream. Regardless, let me pull up real fast. Where's it at? The blue map. Can't pull it up on stream again. Leak words or nothing. Where would an ice spike biome be? I am way down south, right? Where am I at right now? What's my coordinates? Negative 10k, 2k? Someone went 50k in the Z direction. I don't know why, but someone did. So I'm negative 10k. I'm right here. Any ice spikes? No. I have no idea where ice spikes would be. Oh, wait. There's a lot of ice around 5,000 and negative 500. Positive 5,000, negative 500. Anybody out that way? No one that I know of is out that way. I don't know who would be quickest to go to. Oh, probably Deck. It's somewhat far from Deck's place. I think Deck's the only person I know near there. Unless Crafty's out that way. I know Ray is right. Here, we'll go to Dex. I think Dex will be fine. We need to go to the negative. I'm checking. We need to go to 4,000 and oh, wait, no, I need to make this center. That way I know exactly where I am on the map. Because this isn't gonna be the coordinate you're looking at. I have to be like directly on it. I need to go to 5,000 and basically 0, and there should be a lot of ice. Let's head out that way. That's the plan. Hello, Mel. Didn't see any of that because I was just sitting there looking at Chunk Base. The Chunk Base. Blue map. Which, of course, I cannot show on stream because that, would leak the IP and stuff like that, which would not be good. Regardless, I need to fly out to Dex. We need a bunch of ice today. That's the plan. The more ice, the better. That's the goal. That's the plan. To get a crap ton, and I mean a crap ton of ice. I want to ice up this entire path between my place and my old place. So basically just between my places. And I guess I can connect to the main nether highway thing as well. But ice would be good. I, of course, would have to lower this whole thing down a block, which would be annoying, but would be doable. But I think having the ice would be good, just for getting villagers. I think it'd be quicker. I also could just, like, sit on my mouse spawner for days. But for right now, I want to get ice, because having ice, I think, would be good overall for this specifically. I think it's a long pathway. Being able to boat it instead of wasting rockets, I think would be good long term. And safer. I would also then also get a bunch of buttons, button-proof it. That's the plan, at least. Should overall make it a safer journey back and forth between my places. And between, my Skyblock base and the main nether hub. Should make it safer. Should. Will it? I don't know. I also, though, really quickly need to see if I have any leads. So if I do, I need to take a lead or two back with me so I can actually, like, use the happy gas. If not, it's kind of just like a little guy just there, you know? But ideally, we get some leads. Ideally. Do I have any, though, is the question. That's the main question. And I don't know if I do. Just a quick day-to-day, of course. I do need to get some editing done. I'm almost done with the edit in general. I've been kind of slow the last few days, like I said yesterday, because I've just been playing Uno Musume. I ain't gonna lie to you. Should be up soon, though. I say that like I've been saying it, but you know, okay, I'm up here alone. I will finish this one for sure, though. I do know that. It's one I'm actually like enjoying and happy with. Happy how it's turning out, is what I will say. It's not like a great video or nothing, but it was fun. I had a lot of fun with it. That's the most important thing to me, is that I'm enjoying the videos. This one I definitely can say I am. Again, I'm actually like spending time with like the asset getting and enjoying the whole process of it. If not, I wouldn't do it. I've had like multiple videos I've scrapped since last time. Any leads? I don't know. Maybe it's in farm? I might have to put it in farm stuff. I would see myself doing that. No? Maybe miscellaneous, maybe? I don't think I have leads. I can buy some, I know. Well, maybe not some, but I can buy slime balls. And I have string. We'll worry about it later. We don't need to worry about it right now. Although if I get the happy gas, then I don't have the lead, that could be an issue. I don't think they move that much, though, on their own. And I would have the saddle. And I can fly up to it. So, you know. It'll be fine for now. For now, let's go get ice. Meaning I need to go to deck. Which, I don't know if deck has a portal connected to the main place. I know we had the old tunnel. I'll just go the old way. I don't know if the new way's set up for deck. Deck hasn't been on, I don't think. I don't think Deck's played like at all really recently. I think he's been focusing on the YouTube stuff, which I don't actually blame him. I should probably do the same, to be honest with you. Not the no getting on. Well, kinda, I guess. Be focusing more on videos, what I mean to say. Which I'm doing like right after this. So it actually was like really productive. I'm getting back into the groove of like actually making myself get out of bed and like work and do good stuff on it. What is this? Like editing wise, making myself do good on the editing wise. So what? Like I woke up this morning at like 6, I think it was. No, maybe. I know it was early. I don't remember if it was 6 or not. I know I woke up like pretty. Was it 6? Let me check my alarm. Yeah, I don't know. There's a random little house there. Yeah, I woke up at 6:25. Then did some editing. Got a little bit more done. I got like 2 minutes of assets or so done, like recorded and put in. And then I also have a list of the last assets I need, which I think I'm gonna revise. I'll probably have more added on. But I can show it. Let me hold on over. Also, we might, speaking of stream stuff, we might this weekend have a fast session on Saturday with Frit, which we haven't done stuff in a long time. But the check mark means I have all the stuff made for the asset. So this morning, whenever I couldn't record assets for like the 40 minutes, I went through and started checking off everything that I do have or already have and can put in. I just need to put in. All the stuff that are marked off, I have all the assets for, just waiting to put in. So I still need to, you know, go and record this or find something before this. I have part of this. I have the unknown death part. I just don't have that. And then things I need to record, like I need, you know, to make that. I need to actually put this in the edit. I need to put this in the edit. A lot of these are... This is all the end stuff, actually. This, like, technically... I didn't think I don't know. I didn't mark that off because I want a big one. That's right. I want a big centered one, which I didn't do. If you're, like, showing the total death count when I talk about it. And then, of course, there also might be more on top of that. I'm kind of over-editing. I'm kind of doing more editing on it than I usually do on the videos. Like, usually with the videos, I just do assets mainly for, like, the voiceovers. To go along with the voiceovers. But this one, I'm more retention. Making them based on, like, retention. If that makes sense. I want to show what I'm talking about instead of just talking about. And you go this way. Right? And you go out that way towards the ocean. Out this way. So, I'm actually not really for retention. I'm just like, this is dry right here. Let me put something in. Then you put in, like, me talking about Anne Orlando, showing Anne Orlando. If I say Anne Orlando Archers or Painted Guardian, you know, I'm teasering what's happening later. Let's show in a teaser from later, you know? Stuff that's, like, not crazy extra, just throwing it in, you know? Whereas usually I'm like, assets are like owned. Before, I would just talk. If I was just talking, I would just be talking, which I feel like is very boring. Very, very boring. Being said, I plan to, regardless whether this video idea is good or not, going forward, I want to do. I've been like having a good think about it, mainly because my Raycons, whenever I'm at work, they kind of are old and dog shit, so they kind of only have like 3 hours of battery life, meaning I have a lot of time with no podcast or anything to listen to. No, they have like 4 hours actually. Yeah, think about it. Like 3 to 4 hour though. It doesn't last anywhere near as long as they should. So I have like a lot of time to just kind of like sit there and think and ponder. And naturally, like the main thing I like ponder about is like YouTube, because that's what I mainly care about. That's what I've like cared about for literal years and years and years of my life. It's in my main focus and main care. Um, but I've been thinking a lot about what kind of content I more or less want to do. And it's not really like a hard ponder or nothing. It is. I mean, I spent a lot of time thinking about it, but it's more like it's self-explanatory what kind of content I want to do, right? What kind of content I should do and what kind of content I want to do. I want to do idea-based. Smart, good at video idea-based. So it's like, hey, Dark Souls case, that's an idea that sounds fun. Let's do it. I don't want to do like garbage Let's Play. That's like the biggest issue every small YouTuber has. Is they're like, oh, I like this game. Let me do a garbage Let's Play. It's like you can do that and it can do fine. The problem is it's oversaturated. The problem isn't that it's a Let's Play. It's that it's oversaturated. So when you're looking at like a big creator doing that, they can do that because they are big and they have like an audience for that. It's really hard to do that when you're and like actually have meaningful success from it. When you're like a small creator that you know is getting barely any views. Like the only views you're gonna get is from something like this, for example. We are part of like a community kind of thing, right? Like if you were to do SMP content, if you do Let's Play, or like hardcore content when you do like a Let's Play, that makes sense just because there's already a community around it. But in general, even if you include that, there's not a big audience for it. There is, but the problem is it's oversaturated. It's just plain boring. It's like, oh, what are you doing? You're just playing the game. Same as literally everybody. The point of like idea based is it's like you're thinking like you plan around. Let's say I want to do like Dark Souls, right? Let's say I want to play the Dark Souls like I'm doing this video. Well, let's add a random twist on it to make it like something interesting that make you want to watch it. You add in that little extra. A good example is a video I recently watched, Resident Evil. I don't even really care about Resident Evil, but because of this and because of another channel that's been talking about Resident Evil, kind of want to play through it. I ain't gonna lie to you. But this channel specifically was playing through Biohazard, and they were glazing it a lot. And the entire premise was literally just they wanted to play through the DLC. So because of that, they made it a goal of getting, and I quote, they titled it Resident Evil 7's hardest achievements. And the goals were literally around getting the achievements. But at the end of the day, it's just a Let's Play. That's the thing, it's like you make the challenge around it that gives people reason to watch it. That's the whole point and idea behind like challenge-based stuff, right? Is it's not just boring Let's Play, it's like the extra, which I'm kind of already like used to, and I kind of already like that anyways. I am a big fan of like more Skyblock type Minecraft stuff, where you have to more think outside of the box and figure out what you're doing. And I've already been doing that kind of stuff for a while that's like that. So I'm already kind of used to wanting to do and like doing more challenge kind of stuff. Not really challenge. It doesn't even have to be a challenge. It just has to have a twist, you know? Something interesting that would make someone want to watch it. For example, in my case, I was like, oh, hard Resident Evil. I don't mind Resident Evil 7. Let me watch this. I was like, oh, I'm interested. What could it be? And it was literally just him playing the DLC. That was it. Just him playing on the DLC one time normally, and then one time on hardcore mode. That was that and time trials. It was him playing it 3 times. That was it. Him playing a 5-hour DLC twice. That was the video. The thing is, though, I personally know I am much more likely to click that and watch that than just let's play Resident Evil, you know? It also has to do with like the titling and thumbnailing. Even though it's like basically the same thing, but extra steps, it's different and adds a whole new level to it, you know? And that's just the kind of content I like consuming myself, and I also like making, you know? I have fun when I do more challenge-based stuff. Not necessarily challenge-based, but that's the general idea. It doesn't always have to be either challenge-based either, too. Like, for example, Fear Nightfall, right? That's not a challenge-based. But the premise behind it is playing through something that isn't normal, right? Non-normal Minecraft. It's not standard. It's not just a normal Let's Play. It's, you know, the difference, you know, that little added twist. That added twist is what makes things interesting for me video-wise. For stuff I watch. Like I said, next video will probably be horror stuff. Will it do good? I don't know. It'll probably be the Subnautica horror mod, which very recently got a big update. It basically got like triple the content, I'm pretty sure, story-wise and actual scary stuff-wise. Meaning it's gonna be not fun. Will I stream it? I don't know. Maybe. Probably just record it. I don't know. I think I prefer just recording too. Because then it's a lot more like, for me, for example, right now, right? I'm not focusing, I mean, it's just breaking ice. I don't really need to focus or anything right now. I don't know if it's a good example. But my focus is more on like, right? I maybe got Mel in chat right now, right? Mel's not sent a message in a while, but because I'm streaming, I feel the need to kind of fill the air, you know? Even if Mel's not here right now and nobody's here right now, I still feel the need to like gap and fill the air. Whereas with content and with just recording, I'm more thinking about the structure and how things are ending up. I allow myself to stop and think a lot and breathe instead of just being like, we need to yap, we need to fill, which is kind of what I feel like when I'm streaming, to be honest with you. Even if I'm not doing anything entertaining or anything at all, or I feel like I have to kind of fill the air, you know. Which I think it's fine for more like let's play funny moment style. But where I'm like with my style where I want to like do a lot of editing to it, I don't need to. I more need to think about like the transitionary points, you know? I think it's more important for me to think about me thinking and have my brain on and think about like how I'm gonna transition from one talking point to the next. Or transition from, you know, what we're doing to what we're doing next. You know, more think about how exactly I'm explaining it for how it's gonna end up in the video, you know? I can use my brain more instead of just yap the yap. It's kind of what I do here, to be honest with you. Just kind of yap for a little bit. What I'm gonna do right now, though, for a little bit, is today we're just getting ice for about an hour, and then I'm gonna end stream and edit. I was gonna stream a little bit earlier, and so maybe for like an hour and a half instead of like an hour, but I ended up playing Una Musume and hang out with Zion and them. Not gonna regret it. Will I hang out with them after this? Oh hell no. I have spent way too much time spending time with Zai recently. Because he's got me an Una Musume. I need to lock in like I did this morning and just, you know, finish the video. I really want to finish the video too, because I'm really getting excited for the Red Plague mod, which is a Subnautica horror mod. Honestly, my channel might have a lot of horror here soon, despite me saying challenge-based, because like horror is just inherent different. Especially horror mods. I think horror mods are fun. And a lot of my videos, there's like 2 or 3 ideas that are mine. 2 of which are Minecraft that are just horror mod. Because it's like, oh, this is good. I'm interested in this. I would genuinely want to do this. This sounds fun. Not even because, like, not even thinking about, like, Fear Nightfall. Nothing to do with Fear Nightfall. Nothing to do with that mod at all. It's just, like, genuinely, it looks interesting to me. And I want to do it. And then if it's a bad session, I just throw out the recording, you know? I've thrown out recordings before. I've actually have a few ideas written down. Dark Souls by case, I think regardless, I should probably, for my next video, do something different. Just so I can space it out, even if people want it. I also might just take the idea, because again, horror stuff is just fun and like inherently good for adding reaction stuff. I think it'd be a good idea to use the butt case idea to just do like a horror game like FNAF. Or that I want to do like Resident Evil or something. To have a good excuse to play through. I think Resident Evil maybe not. Because I think my main issue is like, it's just a bigger game. And I'd probably want to do the whole game. Or section it. I don't think I can section easy. Or it's FNAF. It's like, oh, FNAF 1. You know, it's like, what, 3, 5 hour? At most, 5 hour. So I don't know what I'm doing, 5 hour at most. Every jump scare, open a case. I think it's a good idea. I can maybe take that idea. The thing is, I would not do that between Souls but case videos. Because that would make me the butt case guy. That'd make me the game but gambling guy. I don't really want to be that. Like I said, but I still do all those cases. I might do a case opening on them. If the video does good though, the Dark Souls but case video does good at all. If it does like even 1,000 views, I'll probably just keep the cases for other content stuff. To be honest,
We'll see. Of course, it has to go off snow. But if it does good, I'll probably just keep the cases for if I do another one. Makes sense. I'm probably actually gonna sell those kilowatts regardless, because I don't know. I think I'd prefer to open other cases than kilowatts. Like I already have everything I want for kilowatts. There always could be a knife in them, but like for kilowatt cases, even if you get a knife, it's not worth it. Like if I were to open 100, that's that's like $300. And even if you get a knife with a kilowatt case, it's very low chance it's above 300. Because kukri knives are not exactly valuable. People don't really like kukri knives. I don't mind them, but people don't like them. So I'll probably end up getting rid of those kilowatts. I wish I had a way to know if there's anything good in them, but because I already have also the skins I wanted from it. I'm kind of like weird in the fact that like if I want a skin, I will just give it to myself. So I don't know. If this doesn't do good, I'll probably sell them and get a different case for the video, but I don't know. I might just keep them because I already have them. Probably will just keep because I already have them. You know, there's no good cheap case I want to hunt. The only good thing in the hunt would be like maybe Dreams and Nightmares. It's cheaper. That's still like $2 a case, so it's like, you know, that's expensive. Kilowatts, they're like 50 cents a case, you know, way better. And I can get a really cool like factory new inheritance, which is actually worth quite a bit. So you know, it's yeah, not really worth it. Not really worth it to get rid of. Oh my water. Boop. Also, one thing I will say is Zai is an absolute ogre cap glazer. That's one thing I'll gladly say. Zai is an ogre glazer. He isn't watching Unu Musume Cinderella Grey, which is all about ogre cap, and that man's glazing. He is the biggest ogre glazer, and that's real. I get it, they go nom nom, but oh my god, he be glazing, dude. He loves ogre cap. And he keeps saying Vodka's his favorite. I think he's maybe an ogre. I won't say it. Pretty sure he's an ogre fan more than a Vodka fan. And I think he would probably say that now at this point himself. He's a bit of an ogre glazer, man. He loves ogre cap. Oh, I don't know why I'm talking about Uno Musume. You guys don't care. I said that yesterday. Ain't nobody be tuned in. It was just me and Zai. It wasn't even Zai. It was just me complaining about Haru, dude. I hate Haru. To this day, I still hate Haru. Haru sucks. And I say with my whole chest, Haru sucks. I hate Haru. Haru is by far the worst Uno Musume. And the community agrees, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I didn't play the game when it was popping, so I don't know. I don't know what the community thinks. I started playing it now when it's already like dead to the community. All the streamers stopped playing it. I just like it still. Well, I just now like it. I didn't like it back then. I never played it until recently. This is high. He was like, "Ooh, what a wishman! Ooh, what a man!" He was glazing it, and he's got a good point. You know, he's got a good point to glaze it. It's not bad. It's pretty good. Pretty good to be honest with you. Now he's glazing ogre cap. They're all right. They're not bad. They're all right. I wouldn't say they're great. They're not bad though. I want them, dude. They're like a decent dirt runner. So I actually I really do want, like, genuinely, I do want ogre cap. Because I gotta replace Haru's bum ass. I hate Haru. Haru sucks. That's true. I don't want to talk about again. I just feel like the need to yap whenever I'm on live. I don't know. Just feel like more than need to yap. I feel like there can't be dead air, even though like nothing in not talking about anything useful at all. Literally at all. There's zero useful information being conveyed. And just talking about ogre cap and Uno Musume while streaming Minecraft. On the sites though, we are gonna turn into road, like I was saying earlier, mainly between both bases. Ideally, I also button it up, that way we don't have to worry about mobs. Like I said, we're gonna have to lower it down a block in order to put this in. We'll see. I'm gonna need a lot of slabs though for that. So it's gonna be a long-term project. It honestly would be probably quicker just to wait for villagers, but I think having the pathway would also be nice. Oh, my inventory's full. Did I not bring my... Oh. Oh no. I didn't bring my ender chest. And I only have 7 rockets to get back. I have food, but I didn't, and armor is fine, but I didn't bring my... What? I completely forgot it. Alright, we'll head back with what we got now, which is not a lot. Let me check where I'm at exactly. I already know I'm over here, but what do I gotta do to get back? Where does it look like there's a portal? Still the closest decks? I think the close... I mean, someone's been through here, but I don't think there's a portal through. Man, I did not think... Actually, I think I have the seeds still. One thing we can do is I can load up chunk base, and I can show this on stream. I can load up chunk base. I can put in the seed, because that's totally fine to do. And I can find ruined portals near me and make it an ender chest. We don't have to worry about it. Or I guess make a portal. Probably not an ender chest, but make a portal would be quicker. I only have 7 rockets regardless, though. But I don't know. I can't easily get 9 ender unless I like go into a fortress. But I can chunk base it. Let me check the coordinates real quick. They should be in the directory. Helpful resources, I would assume. Maybe? Maybe? For helpful resource? Maybe? No, maybe not. Directory. Oh, it's right up here in directory. We copy that. Boom. Put that into, you know, chunk base. You know, that's what I need is a seed map. I need chunk base, you know. Put in the seed. It's already in. Cool. Now I am way over here, right? Yes, I am. I want to search for ruined portals. There's a lot of ruined portals. 4, 5, negative 3, 7. Which way is this way? Should be one over here. Let's not use up all my durability too. I'm gonna need this. At the very least, I can probably get the obsidian. Can you not right now? Need to really quickly go to my stream and make sure it's not like flashbanging you guys because it's on display capture. There we go. 4, 6, and then what was it? 4, 5, negative. Wait, negative? Oh, wrong way. 4, 5, negative. Alright, go back this way. Put this on, I can't fly. I have literally 0 rockets. At the very least, I can probably get some obsidian and then make a portal. And then with the portal, I'm probably closer to other people's portals. I know Dex is more in the open, so I might be really close to Dex portal. I don't know. That one might be trickier with only 7 rockets, but, you know, 8 blocks instead of 1 block per travel. It'll be overall quicker. I also, if I need to, can stop for wood somewhere and make a boat, so, you know, that's also an option. Regardless, I was a bit of a dumb idiot baby and forgot that I left my only ender chest just sitting there because I didn't make a bunch like I should have. Don't know why I didn't. I usually do in like normal Minecraft scenarios. I usually make multiple and just leave them around everywhere. But I guess I don't. I didn't this time. I'm not too far from spawn, to be fair. I'm not like far out. To be fair, I'm not like far. So like a portal actually might be really good here. I should really not use that one because that's just gonna leave blocks that might cause server lag. So while I don't have durability, I shouldn't waste durability. Shouldn't waste silk touch durability. It doesn't really matter. I shouldn't like break the stuff I can't take though. I guess it should break. I just shouldn't like take it, you know. Shouldn't like be able to pick it up. Ooh. For fun. Hello, polar bears. There's a lot of you. Is that a guardian temple? That's literally a guardian temple. Oh, this is sick. Oh, no, it isn't. It isn't a guardian temple. It just looks like one. This is sick. This is a sick little spawn. This spot's sick, dude. This is cool. I like this location. Ooh, is that a trident? It is. Wrong button. Boink. There's so many with tridents here. This is not gonna go anywhere. I don't know why I did that. Just get some oxygen real quick. I'm gonna get more from you if I can. There's so many of them near here. So many drowns. Look at all those. I guess I am the only one on, to be fair. Alright, where am I heading? I need obsidian. Can there be obsidian in these houses? I don't know if there can be. There is wood, which is good, because I can make a boat if I really need to. What can you get from here? Just treasure maps? That's not useful to me. Not useful at all. It was negative 300, right? I think so. So it should be like over here. Regardless, I am not really going closer to spawn, but I'm kind of going closer. This thing spawns at 0-0, which I think it is. I don't remember. I think it's 0-0. At the very least, I think the main island's near 0-0. So if I go that way, I'll eventually reach land. Even if I don't find the portal and do that method. Which even if I find the ruined portal, I would need another one. Where's the next closest ruined portal? Kind of far. Yeah, no, the next one's like kind of far. I'm not that far from spawn. You know, let's just use the elytras the rockets we have. Let's go get a little high point and then get up there and then use the elytra and just glide as much as possible. We need to go in the direction of spawn too. So let me find out right now which way spawn. Literally that way. Okay. Can you not, man? Can you not, polar bear? I'm not threatening your child. I'm just gonna go from the ground. I don't even care. We'll be able to build up enough, probably. From just slowly gliding. Only have a few rockets, so we'll just slowly glide. It's still... It'll probably be fine. I'll probably reach the mainland. Where's deck at again? Let me check real quick. What's that? Let me go up again, because I'm not looking right now at the screen. Where is Pickle Buzz? Am I not heading the right way? It looks like I just went diagonal. Dex is 2,000. 2,000 and what? 800. Oh, we got a ways to go. Not really. We're kind of close. Go back to here. I'm like actually looking at my OBS. 2,800. So that way? Yeah, that way. And we'll reach Dex. And from Dex will be fine. I can go to spawn, drop off stuff. Get stuff out of an inner chest. I have a lot of inner chests, to be fair. I just put a lot of them on my boat, now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, hey, land. So if I need to run, I can. I probably should more position, though, for Dex location, which is like, 800 on the Z. I think I'll be able to reach Dex with the Elytras and stuff I have. Deck might have an inner chest, but I doubt it. Well, he might. No, Deck should. Probably. Maybe. In which case I wouldn't need to go home. I would just need to throw out some obsidian. I don't know if I have blaze rods on me, to be fair. I actually really don't know if I do. In my inner chest, that is. I don't know if I do. Almost at Dex, though. Using the... Hey, I'm near spawn! I can see my blueprint for my ship, I think that is. I don't know. I think it is. No, I'm just cheating. I think it's the blueprint for my ship. I hate that always shows up. I honestly do not know how to make it turn off. I probably should grab a stick and check, or just take out the mod, considering I'm not planning to use it at all for anything else. But it is annoying. Are you kidding me, Elytras? Or not Elytras, Phantoms? You absolute butt munches. You actual butt munches. This isn't Dex. What the what? What's going on here? Where is Dex? Isn't 2,800? Oh no, I think it's 1,700, 200. So it's like more... Deck! It's Dex place! Yeah, there was a lot added since last year. So there actually might be... There's been a lot added, so yeah, there's probably a shulker somewhere. Or not shulker, a ender chest. There is shulkers. But there should be an ender chest somewhere, probably. There was a lot added since last year. Maybe a deck has been planned. I just know he's been busy on the videos. He's been killing it. I think. I actually don't know. I checked his video performances. I just know he's been uploading. Which is good. It's always good. More than I'm doing. I ain't uploading at all. Should be though. Is he a creeper farm? Nice. Nice. Do you have an ender chest anywhere around here? I mean, I need to go to spawn anyways, so it really does not matter too much. But if you had one, that'd be good, because I can get some rockets right now and just fly there quickly. Anything around here? I don't think this way leads to an ender chest. I just don't think that leads to an ender chest. Does not. Maybe it would like lead to a random one, but like not one he would actively be using, I don't think. If I was an ender chest, where would I be? Probably in like a house. Probably. That's where I would be if I was in an ender chest, but I don't know. This is a whole tower? This looks like a tower. With some gradienting, okay. That can build a little bit. I mean, more than I can. I don't build at all. I do garbage builds. Like I said, I don't do builds. Yeah, it's a whole tower. Nice deck, nice. You got anything over here? Like maybe like an ender chest, maybe? Not seeing one. Yeah, I'm not seeing an ender chest anywhere. Huh. Alright, I guess let's go to spawn. Or I guess go to my old house. That also works. I should have one at spawn before there, actually. I don't think I have any on my old house. I know at spawn I have the ones on the ship, though. That's just what I'm just missing around here, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm not seeing anything. Why did you turn? I don't know. I don't know why you turned. Maybe he manually turned you a long time ago. I don't know. Or someone left the door open and they just walked in, which, I mean, the door is open. I thought I shouldn't be able to reach him, though. I guess I could, if someone's, like, sitting near his base. Alright, let's go back home. We gotta go the slow way instead of flying, which, I mean, I think it's that slow. I don't think he's that far out, is he? Oh, no, he's close. He's real close. Good. I do need to go and get myself some rockets, as well as ender chest. And then I'll probably sign off for the day by the ice, because I imagine I'm going to need, like... What, I need an ice every 2? Let me check screenshots real quick. If I need an ice every 2, how much ice do I need? Can it load the screenshot, please? Thank you. $1,300 out? So I need what? Half of that in ice? Oh, it's by 300 though. So basically 1,600 out. I need 800 ice. Wait, really? I should have enough then. Is it really only 800? Because if so, then I'm good. I definitely have more than 800 ice. That doesn't seem right. Okay, I guess let's go play some ice. That does not seem right, because this is 120, meaning I only need like a couple. That doesn't seem right, though. Because I just need ice every other block, so I don't... Am I really that
Close? Yeah, I guess so. That's the same portal, right? Let me check the screenshot. I closed my screenshots. Let me pull up. Boom. I went to the toy catcher. It was frozen. Okay, we're good. Yeah. Only add those two together. That's like 1,700. Meaning I only need like, what, 8.5? That's not a lot. I should have enough ice. Really? Well, damn. I guess so. I can use the extra netherrack I have to start lowering my my pathway. That's convenient. I didn't think I had enough, but I guess I do. I still do need rockets, though. A lot of rockets. Meaning, let's start the very slow process of converting all this. I should probably first, though, drop off some stuff. I'll be fine. Let's just, for now, offhand the ice and place one every 2 blocks. And then eventually I'll actually have to come through and fix a lot of this. And I'll, of course, have to, for the long bridge, probably put something underneath it. Or just have it be fine and not care. Probably that one. It's with you. Ogre cap. Ogre cap. I don't know why they say ogre cap the way they do. They like say it strongly. They go like ogre cap. Like ogre cap. They actually do say it like that. It's great. I don't know why. They don't just say it like the other names. They'll say normal. Ogre cap. They put like extra emphasis on like the cap. They go ogre cap. I don't know why. I don't know why they do that in the anime. I don't know if they do that in the normal anime either. I don't know if Ogre is even in the normal anime. I just know in Cinderella Grey they go Ogre Kappa. Because Ogre is the main character. That's why I was watching it. He said Ogre. He went out of his way to find a show that has Ogre Cap as the main character. Like I know that man said like that is a perfect example of an Ogre Glazer. When you're going out of your way to find a show with Ogre as the main character, that's insane Ogre Glaze. Let's have a little landing strip, so we'll do even on each side. A little landing strip, if you will. A little slow down. Boom, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Man. And for now, we'll just place the ice and get the netherrack, because I'm going to need it eventually, really soon, probably. I don't think I have enough ice, but I don't know. Maybe I don't need that much, but I feel like I would need more than that. But, you know, maybe not. Honestly, we could just leave the gaps. Yeah, let's just leave the gaps. The problem is I don't have, like, a lot of space, so I'm just gonna have to, like, break. And then every now and then stop. Ogre gap. They freak out, too, when they say ogre gap. They go, oh my god, ogre gap. Like, whoa, calm down, buddy. Being an ogre glazer commentator. And the show's full of ogre glazers. There's so many people with ogre cat plushies. I guess they're from like a small town, which is why. So like for that small town, they're like, oh my god, that's our horse girl. Sai, I don't know what his excuse is. He's just an ogre glazer. No, my ice. Oh, I got it back. We're good. Why am I hearing the snort? That snort sounded close. Maybe it's underneath here. Maybe there's a piglin underneath here. Maybe, I don't know. They go, ogre cap. Ogre kappa. Hola. I tried to block right there. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was holding right click for some reason. I don't know why. It's not gonna do anything. Ogre kappa. And they love ogre glaze on that show though. Ogre kappa. They say it just like that too. It's insane glaze. It's insane ogre glaze. Zaya would ogre glaze. He would. He loves ogre glazing. Zaya goes ogre cap. Loves ogre cap. The big ogre cap glazer. I don't know why either. Like ogre cap seems fine, but like the glaze is insane. Zaya's glaze of ogre cap is truly, it's truly next level ogre cap glaze. I don't know next level, but just like ogre. No, I like saying skies. You know, it's kind of fair. I don't, you know. I guess I like Sandside. That was fair, you know. But I think it's more reasonable, you know. Sandscott's the goat. You know, like literally they'll go. America's not bad, to be fair. They're not bad. I don't like that I'm hearing hoglins. Then eventually I'll need to lower all of this, but for now we're just placing the ice I have. And then I will need to come through and button it up. But for today, probably just getting the ice done. And then we'll work on getting slabs and buttons, or more importantly, lowering it all down. Because I can go without slabs and buttons. It just is really risky. AK, I'll have to stop on ice, which I don't think would be easier. Or just ignore my problems and hope I'm fine and hope the villager's fine. Which is what I'll probably end up doing instead of, like, airing a whole lot about getting the villagers. I'll probably just say, yeah, I'll be fine. They'll live. And hope they actually will live. We'll see. We'll see. I hope they live. They like that. They so much joy when they say ogre. Much extra emphasis on the kappa. Ogre kappa. They say it just like that too in the anime. It's called Cinderella Grey. It's on YouTube, surprisingly. You think I'm gonna watch? Not bad. It's not bad. Of course, it's only sub, so I mean, you're gonna have to read it. Which is kind of bad because that means you can't play the game. Well, I mean, you can't really like play efficiently while watching it, which is unfortunate. I'll be playing the game and then I'll be like, I need to read what's going on though. I don't understand Japanese. I need to read it, you know. And go, ogre kappa. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? Hold on, they're heating up. And Ogre will like do some sort of like alt pop, and it's like, oh my god, Ogre, I'm going crazy right now. It's glazing, but oh my god, they're alt popping. Are you seeing this? He's seeing it. I guarantee he's seeing it. The amount of Ogre glaze he does, he knows an Ogre's popping off. He knows. Think of all this. I didn't mean to do that. I'm like getting my buttons mixed up now. Oh, this doesn't go down? I thought this would go down. I'm gonna need these blocks for fillers, so try to play some ice. I don't think I actually might need to go and go to an inner chest, or just go to my Skyblock base the rest of the way and drop off stuff. I do not have the inventory space at all for like any of this. And I'm gonna need the resources. Alright, let's go. A fast lane go, which isn't fast, but we'll get there eventually. Ogre. They love Ogre, dude. They glaze there in the show. I mean, it's her show, so it's understandable. They go, Ogre. Oh my god, Ogre. But shows like that, dude, they glaze. They're like, oh my god, Ogre actually from 4th to 1st.
That's honestly the hype thing though about having like a late horse that's actually like a good horse, or like a late, like Vodka's an insanely good late horse. Honestly, I wish Haru was good. Haru just sucks. Haru is also a late horse, but for dirt. But like they suck. Like Vodka, for example, is a good horse, right? You're watching Vodka late. Vodka's doing some crazy stuff to get first out of nowhere, and you're watching it, and it's hype when you're watching Vodka, right? It's genuinely hype. You're watching, you know, like a bum called Haru, and you're like, oh my god, Haru again, Haru, really? It's just so disappointing seeing Haru do anything. Seeing Haru do anything is just a disappointment. Haru just is a disappointment. Full stop. And you can call me a Haru hater, that's fine. Because that's true. I hate Haru. One thing I think I'm going to do, once we get over there, is I'll probably grab a sugar box and bring with me. And then we'll come back and continue placing to probably about the hour mark, just a quick stream of just, well, getting ice and starting the pathway. And the next time we'll place more ice and continue on the pathway. I will also grab out some rockets, because I'm going to need those to be able to fly quickly back and forth. Because right now I do not have any, so I'm doing this slow trek. Taking like 10 minutes of today's stream, or 20 minutes, me being slow and not having rockets. I guess I didn't have to go that far. I mean, if I had extra rockets, I could like could have zoomed to next base, but I had to go like slowly. And then also because I don't have rockets, I'm getting extra ice. But I don't think I need extra. Or I'm stopping instead of getting extra ice. But I don't think I need that much ice. Surprisingly, I thought I would need a lot more, but it doesn't seem like I do. Just based on the fact that I do one every two, I don't think I need a lot. I don't need much at all, to be honest with you. Let's put away our trident. That's about all I can put up. To be honest, I'm gonna need all the ice. Which means I will need to grab out a shulker to keep with me. I also am gonna need some rockets. I think these are duration ones. They are. Let's put up just some of the ice. Please let me sleep before they attack me. I don't want to deal with them. Oh, they hit next to my bed and then flew away. Very considerate. Cut out. Put it out, guys. It's fire. It's. Stop. Ooh, that was a good shot. For my elytra real quick. Nice. All right, let's put this up. Fly back and continue. Keep this one with me. This is gonna be my resource box. Actually, for now, let's go pick up. Let's for now actually just go pick up a bunch of stuff. Let's put all of our ice in here. For now, instead of placing ice, let's just go break all the space we need for the ice, and then we'll continue placing it. We'll be breaking for right now. Let me take all of this, which I will need. Actually, maybe I'll need a second Joker box. We'll see. What? That's not what I wanted to do. Put all that up. I probably will need an extra one, so let's take an extra one. Let's just get resources and just pick up, and then we'll need to, of course, lower it down a whole block. Let's just go pick up all the resources right now, and then when we're back on, we'll continue with that. Just a pickup day for today. Just picking up resources. I know, nothing crazy, nothing insanely good or nothing. Tomorrow I'll probably be back, though, on here doing the same thing. Unless I do stream Una Musume. But I don't think people really want to watch me streaming Una. So I think instead I'll just play a game and then stream and then spend the rest of my night on editing. Unless there's something to record. I don't know. We'll see what I end up doing. I also could just not stream. I don't like have to stream. I might not. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what I'll do tomorrow. If I remember right, I started streaming again only for the point of being like, I want to play this, and I wanted to play Subnautica Below Zero, and I needed an excuse. I kind of don't have any need for an excuse to play anything. I can just play anything on my own, to be honest with you. I have been enjoying streaming, though. When did I start streaming again? I'm pretty sure I started streaming again because of Subnautica. Let me check. Let me check. Blue map I can also close. I don't close that so I don't accidentally like KP or anything like that. Let me check. When did I start streaming? My VODs channel. Like, I should have the VOD for when I like first started again, roughly. At least a rough time. Yeah, no one VOD channels like. Honestly, it looks like I should play a lot more of Skyblock, Limelight. It looks like people want that, and horror games is what it looks like people want. What it looks like people want to watch for the mods. That is, I don't do things based on the mods, anyways. But I had 3 horror games recently that I like removed from my wish list because I was like, I don't really want to play them that badly, so let's just not. Let me check real quick. When I know before Limelight, when did I start streaming to begin with? It was back in before January, I think. I guess it wasn't for Below Zero. When did I start like streaming again after not streaming forever? It might have been Below Zero. I don't remember what it was. I know I streamed Raft, of course we did that. And we did Dark Souls, Pyromancy, and Randomizer, and Iron Golem farm building, which people loved, actually. People love the hardcore buildings, it looks like. Like a lot. What the hell? People really like that. I mean, it makes sense. They love that in Skyblock. for the Minecraft stuff. Which, I mean, makes sense. It's literally Minecraft, but twist. And adding the twist is huge. When did I come back this? Oh, April, right here. May to September. I came back with Spectre Divide Beta, I guess. I just randomly streamed Spectre Divide Beta. And I've been streaming for like a year. Fairly consistently-ish since then. Really? Interesting. Of course, every now and then I'll stream for like a week or so, but you know. Not bad. That's surprising to me. I don't know. I think it hasn't been that long. Being said, I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing right now. I'm going to just stream whenever I feel like for fun. I feel like after work, most days, it's a good idea to like just stream because I want to. I want to play something anyways. I think it kind of depends though if people want to watch it for stream / VOD frogs. If not, I'd rather just like play something on my own or with friends and like not talk, you know? Or just like talk to the friends. It really depends on what the vibe is for what I want to do and whether people want to watch it. I think it's what I stream for work days. Weekend days, I'll probably always be, you know, having a good excuse to stream. We'll see. I really broke a piece of ice. Oh wait, I have ice on me. Wait a minute, I don't need to. Let's keep a stack out just in case I do that again. Let's just use my silk touch pick while I'm over here. Just in case I do that. Which I'm going to. I'm going to do that a lot, in fact. Oh my god, That's not the way to say Ogre Kappa. So much emphasis on it. So much emphasis on Ogre Kappa. And they're not even Ogre Glazers, they're just commentators. Like, you can't be an Ogre Glazer, you're the commentator. Be unbiased. You can be hyped, though. Commentator, that's the cool thing with commentators, they can be hyped. That's one thing we're missing without kicks in the Siege Sin. No hype. Hey, rest in peace. He's an absolute goat of the Siege Sin. He made Siege entertaining. He made Siege Esports. And I can gladly say that, like, he's the reason it was entertaining to me, and that's why I ever got into it. Those people was literally Kickstarter as a commentator, not as a pro player, as a commentator. He just brought the energy and the love and the passion to the game. There were that one commentator going, "Ogre Kappa." Brings that love and that energy and that passion. On the same level, of course, as Kix, but you know, Kix was truly a good character. Good guy too. Everybody has a Kix story. I don't, you know, I don't even know the guy. I didn't go to any events or anything, but all like the pros, for example, do. Everybody's like, you know, got to know him, has a Kix story. He's just genuinely a good DI. May rest in peace. I don't know why like so many good people die young. Well, you gotta be a piece of shit so you don't die young. That's what I do. Don't try, you know. We'll see if it works. There's like every like good, like genuinely good person though. Ends up dying young, and it's like, what the hell? Why? Maybe not every, but a lot of them. It's like, what the hell? Let's go through and break all the ice now, so I don't have to accidentally like break it a million times. Again, we'll continue for a little bit, getting it all going down. I guess I'll stop there. This is probably way into the bastion, so we'll stop here. I'm gonna break all this, get the ice we can down, and then I'm gonna stop for a thumbnail, I think. Before the bastion. I do want to pick up all this that I can, though. We'll just nether rack that I can. So I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need it. Ogre Kappa! They love Ogre Kappa. Ogre Kappa! Ogre Kappa! They just like that too, they go, Ogre Kappa! I don't know what the point of the extra Kappa is, but they say it. Ogre Kappa! They get hyped too. The commentator, one commentator, so they get hyped for Ogre Cap. It's truly an Ogre Cap Blazer. Maybe I get past the Bastion? Let's get past the Bastion. I don't mind streaming. Start working on the assets. Break all that, go back through, break all this. Oh, we'll get all this filled in.
and go till we're past the bastion. Actually, I'll probably go to just right where I'm at, honestly. Because then I can stop before the bastion. I don't want like all the bastion textures just randomly in there, so. And then we'll fill all this in with ice and stop for a quick thumbnail. I know, just a quick nothing stream. I know. I know. I know. That's kind of thinking about Minecraft, though. It's more of a boring, chill game. Honestly, Minecraft isn't made for the kind of streaming I do where I just kind of go live every now and then for like an hour. Minecraft's more of like, go live for 9 hours or like 4 or 5 hours just doing random stuff. It's more about like the long term, I feel like, for Minecraft streaming. And that's, I think, probably also why things like lore streaming back in the day, when people were doing like Limelight and stuff. Not Limelight, Dream SMP kind of stuff. That's probably why that stuff was popular, because like the lore streaming was popular for that kind of stuff. I don't know, I didn't watch it. I didn't care after they literally started lore, because I do not give 2 fucks about lore. I'm not 9. I think lore is the dumbest thing for a Minecraft server. Like, for me personally, the Minecraft servers I like is more just like to watching wise, not necessarily playing wise. Playing wise, I more prefer just like calm, chill. This depends on the vibe, to be fair. But viewer wise, I very much more enjoy just like, hey, we like hanging out. We're funny and we like hanging out. Let's play Minecraft, and then they do. Or hey, we like Pixelmon. We're doing a Pixelmon server. I like that kind of stuff, you know. I don't really like lore. I think lore is just like cringe. I don't know. It could have been people writing lore too. I don't know. I don't think like a story is cringe. I like when there's a good story, but I don't know. I don't watch Minecraft for a good story, you know. Minecraft. For me, I'm just like, I like more of a chill, fun game for me. I don't watch it for story, you know. The story is maybe like the journey of what you're doing. For example, I think Minecraft's good for the more longer 4 or 5 hour kind of stream vibe, where you're more working on something like a house build, you know? The story is more what you're doing, in my opinion. That's the kind of like stuff I like for Minecraft. More story-wise kind of stuff I like. Not like lore, where it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna overthrow this government in Minecraft. It's like, eh. Yeah, alright, buddy. I'm not 9. I'm not gonna watch that. I don't mind when they make story, though. Like, when they have an idea, for example, like Minecraft Civilization stuff, I don't mind that. Where it's like, they have an idea of, like, 400 players, but X. And then they have to, you know, kind of build around that to make the video more entertaining. I don't mind that. That's just making the video more entertaining. But when it's like, you know, I don't know, it's like, you know, lore just feels very forced and cringe, you know. I'm also not really big into roleplay too, which is probably why. I don't really like roleplay servers. Like, I never really cared for like GTA RP or anything like that too, which, you know, kind of the same thing. It is the same thing. It's like making your own story and your own character and all that. I don't really care for that kind of stuff, especially in like a game like this. I don't really care for that. Just not my thing. Never has been. We'll prefer you just like not play a character, and instead, if you want to like do something, you just do it. You know, that's just kind of my vibe. Just kind of what I like. I don't know. I just don't really like weird scripted lore. You know, it's like just be you, man. I get it though when it's like that's the point of the server. That's why I don't like go out of my way to join those kind of servers. I'll go out of my way to join any server, to be fair. Go out of my way to join this one though, because I wanted to join it since way back in like season 2. Saw this opportunity and, you know, I took it. Like, ooh, opportunity to join. Let me apply. And these lovely people were like, yep, you can join. Is that polished basalt? It looks like it is. Let's use the rest of these extra resources on this right here for now. I don't want to place all the fortressy blocks when I can. My lights are on if I fall, right? Yes, I do. And then after we get all these placed down, I will stop for the quick thumbnail of the ice path being now made. Again, I can use this without buttons, so I probably won't even worry about buttoning it up, to be honest with you. Because then I can just use it straight away for bringing a villager over. Once it's, you know, more constructed, that is. So hype about it, too. They go, Ogre Cap. I love Ogre Cap, dude. So many glazers in that show for Ogre Cap, though. Like, I mean, an insane amount of Ogre glaze. It's like all Ogre. It's like 90% Ogre Cap glaze. It's like, oh my god, dude. Calm it down.
It's insane levels of Ogre guys. It's like, I get it, dude. Ogre guy's cool and all, but not much. I mean, the show's about Ogre guy, but it's like, oh my glaze. My glazers. An insane amount of Ogre Cap glaze. Again, not a bad character. Like, I don't really blame him, but like, oh my god. Alright, this should be all of the block. Alright, and let's place what we can. I just want to click one block, man, and it breaks more than I want to. There we go. Place the ice. Probably not stop in the soul sand part. I'll have to walk back here to get this screenshot. Because I don't really want it to be super dark for the thumbnail bit. And then we're next on here. Maybe tomorrow, maybe in the future, maybe probably not Saturday. Saturday we'll probably be doing Faz. But when I'm next on here, we'll be continuing with the ice path, getting it all done. Hopefully. That's the plan. Probably stop right there. Probably works. That works, I think. Start recording. Get us a little still frame, and then I'll be ending the stream for today. And yeah. Just like I said, a little quick stream. Just while I'm, you know, probably not going to be productive on editing. Let me play a quick game of Una Musume and then start stream up. It wasn't quick. It was like an hour. To be honest with you, it was like an hour game. That game takes a long time. It's been pretty fun, though. Pretty fun, though. I've been enjoying it. Again, though, this weekend we will for sure have no planned sessions other than the one on Faz. I said that while thinking about the fact that we do maybe have a planned session. Maybe. We might be playing Faz on Saturday or maybe Sunday. I don't know. I told him straight up, just let me know it works. I just heard from Alexis today that they're available. I told him to let Frit know. So, like, I got no reply since then. I assume they let Frit know. I have no idea what's going on. I said, hey, let me know. You guys can get in contact now so you can plan when you're both available. I am available on the weekends. Frit knows that when I'm available, we're good. Already scheduled, already established. She knows. She just needs to know when Alexis is free and then when their friend is free. And she can plan a day. Let me know and we can do it. And it'll be Faz. I'm not going to try to be extra or go out of my way for anything. I'm just going to sit there and be chilling and playing Faz because I like Faz. I don't know what she's expecting out of the session. I don't know if she expects me to be like high energy or like, you know. I don't know. I'm just gonna be chilling and be me. It's been like literal years since we've talked, so you know. Might not be the same annoying as fuck person I was 2 years ago. I think I was annoying as hell back then. Kind of a calm down and mellow out a lot, to be honest with you. Content wise. Less annoying as fuck. Regardless, I for sure should have a good still frame. So, I'm going to end the stream here. We're next back on Limelight. I will be continuing with this ice path. We still have a decent ways to go. I think we might still have enough ice, though. So, not too... Well, I guess we still have a ways to go. We have, like, what, 13 by 300? So, still 1,200 blocks to go. Not bad, though. We can definitely continue on it. All these blocks I will need for filling in the gaps, because there'll be a big gap later on we'll need to fill in. Regardless, when we're next on here, we will be continuing with building on this ice path. So, I'll see you guys when we're next back. To do that, I should probably stop the recording instead of continuing to record for still. But else, I'll see you guys when we're next live, which will either be tomorrow for more of this, or Saturday for Faz, if that happens. If not, I don't know. Whenever I feel like, same way I've been streaming, just whenever I feel like for whatever. Probably tomorrow after work, though, regardless, because, well, I'm kind of unproductive right after work, so, you know, I'm kind of drained, so I'll probably just boot up stream